In this podcast episode, Charlie Morgan shares his journey from dropping out of university to building a multi-million-dollar business empire through digital entrepreneurship. Alongside reflections on work ethic, mindset, and the realities of success, Charlie dives into the challenges of navigating wealth at a young age, building authentic relationships, and maintaining balance. The conversation touches on the evolution of social media content, the rise of software businesses, and the nuanced dynamics of modern entrepreneurship and personal growth. Charlie opens up about his academic background, revealing a somewhat disillusioning experience with traditional education. Initially attending university for entrepreneurship, he quickly realized that the curriculum lacked practical skills, particularly in sales, an area he deemed crucial for business success. The absence of real-world business experience among lecturers led him to drop out after 6 months, feeling frustrated and unsupported. He then took on multiple jobs, including working customer care and bartending, to regain footing. Eventually, an apprenticeship in sales proved transformational, equipping him with foundational skills and setting the stage for his future ventures. Charlie's entrepreneurial breakthrough came with the growth of an agency achieving six-figure monthly revenue, followed by ventures into software and digital education. He developed a free academy offering comprehensive guidance on starting and scaling online businesses. The academy is built on first principles, focusing on mindset, niche selection, offer creation, appointment booking, and sales processes. Unlike many free resources, it aims to deliver premium value content, positioning itself as a guru destroyer, challenging the saturated online business space by establishing dominance through quality and accessibility rather than exclusivity. Initially skeptical about making it free, Charlie embraced the model to generate funnel traffic for hit offerings and to cement ownership over the truth of agency coaching. The Academy's success lies in its comprehensive approach and community-driven validation, having driven hundreds of sales calls and conversions to premium programs. He emphasizes that this free strategy builds long-term trust and a moat against competition that relies on flashy marketing or superficial tactics. Charlie discusses his long-term goal of becoming a billionaire, reframing it not just as a status symbol, but as the ultimate level of the game in business. This pursuit demands ruthlessness, tolerance for risk, and uncompromising discipline. He outlines how scaling ventures escalates the stakes, where one misstep could dismantle years of progress, likening it to walking a tightrope. He acknowledges that such ambition comes with personal challenges, including managing relationships and mental health. Charlie has evolved from working out of fear and greed to now working out of genuine love for his craft. This transition reflects deeper self-awareness and acceptance of work as a source of fulfillment beyond monetary gain. The episode delves into Charlie's experience living in Dubai, highlighting the temptations that come with sudden wealth and status. He notes the common entrepreneurial pitfall where maintaining a lavish lifestyle cannibalizes business focus, leading to burnout and failure. Many young entrepreneurs in their early 20s succumb to distractions because they lack the maturity and support system to handle rapid financial success. Despite Dubai's allure, a safe, attractive, and vibrant city, Charlie explains feeling lost in its social echo chamber, where imitation and superficial status competition prevail. He shares insights into the difficulty of forming authentic friendships and romantic relationships in such transient environments, underscoring the importance of autonomy and critical thinking in choosing lifestyle paths rather than succumbing to herd mentality. A significant portion of the conversation touches on Charlie's lifelong passion for fitness, which parallels his business discipline. He describes how the gym initially served as an escape and a way to build confidence after a traumatic experience of being mugged. Over time, working out evolved into a source of joy, consistency, and mental focus. Charlie compares the consistency required for fitness with business discipline, emphasizing the enjoyment found in mastering the process itself, rather than obsessing solely over outcomes. He offers realistic insights on training approaches, cautioning against overtraining and highlighting the importance of pacing for long-term progress. Charlie reflects on the evolving landscape of content creation. contrasting the early days of Instagram's photographic charm with today's algorithmically driven short-form video environment. Managing multiple YouTube channels and adapting to the demand for daily short clips has become a challenge, sometimes diluting the quality of his output. The podcast explores the resurgence of humor, personality, and authenticity in long-form content as a counterbalance to the saturation of slickly produced but soulless videos. Charlie anticipates a shift towards more live interactions and candid, unfiltered content, a niche that AI and scripted formats cannot easily replicate. In discussing personal life, Charlie candidly opens up about how his obsessive work ethic impacts his romantic relationship. He prioritizes work above all else, but manages expectations openly with his partner from the outset. They use detailed planning, schedule date nights, and even track movies and dinners through spreadsheets to maintain communication and balance, a system Charlie admits is somewhat autistic but effective. This systemization contrasts with the typical dynamics of romantic relationships and underscores a pragmatic approach to sustaining love and connection amid busy entrepreneurial schedules. Charlie also emphasizes the importance of mutual values and traditional roles in his relationship, emphasizing stability and emotional responsiveness as key pillars. Friendship in adulthood, especially within the entrepreneurial sphere, is portrayed as complicated by social status, competition, and transactional relationships. Charlie shares the difficulty in finding genuine, non-transactional friendships, noting that people often size others up based on wealth, influence, or appearance. He values simple, organic social interactions, such as meeting gym buddies and sharing casual activities away from the pressure of networking or social performance. This authentic connection is crucial for maintaining mental well-being amid the often superficial and performative nature of business environments. Charlie reveals his involvement in building a B2B software solution targeted at client acquisition challenges faced by agencies, coaches, and consultants. Despite the difficulty of developing such a product and assembling an engineering team, he is optimistic about its potential to generate significant revenue and serve as the next phase of business growth. This software endeavor builds logically on his free academy's expansive user base, creating a launchpad for wider adoption and business scaling. Charlie views this evolution from purely educational content to tech product development as a natural progression in deepening market impact. The episode touches on the changing social media and cultural landscape, including the decline of cancel culture following shifts like Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter. Charlie and his guests discuss how openness and authenticity, even when controversial, have gained momentum, with public figures no longer fearing backlash in the same way. They analyze why audiences resonate with outspoken personalities who break social taboos, observing that people often seek directness and transparency in an increasingly polarized world. This shift has implications for content creators, entrepreneurs, and public figures navigating reputation and audience engagement. Charlie reflects on his evolving views on family and fatherhood, acknowledging previous fears that a child would drastically change his lifestyle. Now more mature and financially stable, he recognizes the unique meaning and fulfillment parenthood can provide. He stresses the importance of finding a partner who genuinely desires motherhood and nurturance, recognizing that shared values in this regard are vital. Charlie regards having children as a potential turning point that adds deeper purpose beyond work and money. Returning to London after years in Dubai offered Charlie perspective on both cities' contrasts. While London's social media-fueled reputation can paint it as dangerous or unpleasant, Charlie finds his experience largely positive, especially living in a relatively safe neighborhood. He acknowledges challenges but values London's business ecosystem, time zone advantages, and potential for building a more grounded personal life. The episode closes with reflections on the importance of environment, the value of community, and balancing commercial objectives with personal well-being.